cog in a very big machine that has got this all sorted out.
I'll let you rest your voice because there's some questions that are popping up in the chat.
Yeah, if
I'd
you
like to
wouldn't
answer
mind,
them.
I need to piss as well. Okay,
all right, so go ahead and piss off. Tool time. How much did Nicotine and Ashley raise for Susan Coleman? There you go. I mean, that's that's another $1,000, and Lacey Green raised $8,000, I believe, for UNICEF. Am I wrong on that? I know Lacey had a counter up to 2,000, but I thought she raised more than that. But I could be wrong. But see, there's another example. No, I mean, it's like the end of Superfly's commercial with the Muppet Show. By the way, Rice is forever known as Scooter. Let's just not get that. Let's not forget that. But at the end, it says, "If we work together, we can make miracles." I mean, look what we're doing, and we don't have a book. We don't have, someone telling us we have to do this. We're doing this of our own free will, and now every time I hear someone say, "Oh, you atheists have no morals, you have no this, no that," I point to stuff like this. I point to the fact that I give more in charity than some churches in my town, and I tell them, what, fuzz off. I don't care.
Sorry.
Don't worry, I was just preaching a little bit.
It's alright. Somebody's just sent me a message about Lacey Green. I don't understand which PMs you want me to open up. Yeah, I have done.
Mm-hmm. That's all. Yeah, I'll let you do that while I keep talking.
No, you carry on talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions for me? I was doing a media series. I've got my little marker board. I can goof around with this for something. Yeah, we just passed 31,000. Congratulations. Okay, I'll check the other rooms. I'm starting in room 1. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask them. Room 1? I'm in room 1. Does anybody have any questions in there? Drove wants to know how I am. How are you so awesome? Healthy living. Okay. Okay, I'm going into room 2. If it would load up. Hello, everyone in room 2. Is anybody with a question in here? What's up? The ceiling in the sky. Hi, Kirk. Great job cutting your hair, by the way. That was awesome. Anything at all. I'm just going to circle through the rooms. If you have any questions, just save them until I get in there. Going into room 3, which has... Wow. Yeah, room 3 is awesome. Can I stroke your beard for money? Depends. Going into room 4. Yeah, nice question, sweet. Do I like llamas? I don't know, the ones that directed Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Funniest movie, by the way. You get a huge thank you from someone in room... Which room am I in? DPR, you get a huge thank you for someone in room 4.
That's very kind of them.
Mhm.
Very kind. But as I say, the thanks deserve to be spread around many more people than just me. And I've still got almost 5 hours to stay awake, and I need about a 7th wind to get me through it. But thank you very much, whoever said that. It's much appreciated.
Did I ever get to making my dancing video, Tara? No, I didn't. And there's only one person who can be more disappointed than I am, and that is Peach. Peach, I'm sorry. I will get to it when I have a chance, but do it live. No. See, I'm seated in a chair, and if I stand up, you're going to get my belly, and there's not it's not fun doing belly dancing, especially at my weight. Okay, I'm moving into room 6.
How many rooms have we got?
We still have 7 rooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all very much for sticking around. I'm sorry. I know being in a waiting room is a bit of a pain. There's not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. But I appreciate you being patient and waiting in the rooms, and I'm sorry you couldn't get into the main room.
The real JC wants me to show my tits. No, I will not be showing my tits. Unfortunately, they're not that good looking at all. So.
Do you realise, Tara, that we've gone the best, or we would have gone 24 hours, and I haven't got my arse out, and yet we have seen a bare arse and some naked breasts, neither of which have been mine. I think
that's a
that's
miracle.
quite extraordinary.
That is a miracle. Anyone got any real questions in room 6 before I leave the room? And I apologize to everybody in the other rooms. It's just, what topics do I cover? Whatever I feel like talking about. Yeah, don't do that, DPR. Do I like anime? Yeah, kind of. What did I think of How the World Twerks' impression of you? His 10 is too even. And, it wasn't that good an impression. I mean, I did my video better than him. Who is my favorite YouTuber? Probably DPR Jones at this moment.
Oh, thank you.
What is my favorite lens for my camera? Probably the one that's on it right now. What is my opinion on U.S. healthcare? I think we need a public option. Is it true that charity don't reel? Whatever.
So is it true that, what, charity?
Don't reel. It's a poorly written question. What is my favorite color? Anything that's not white. Because white is really, really hard to get clean. Okay, I'm leaving room 6, going into room 7. Thank you, room 6, for the question. Here we go. Why do I gotta hate white? Because it's hard to get clean. Recommended camera for YouTube videos. Get a $20 camera. They're just as good as anything else. Do I like video games? I mostly play Guitar Hero now because I don't have time to do anything else. Did I see the boobs? No, I didn't. Best program for making videos. Easiest one to use is Windows Movie Maker. Have I read any good books lately? No. I have not read any good books. Tara, who was phone? I don't know. Tell the other rooms that Route 7 is better than their rooms. No. Terrorizing is my name on YouTube. Favorite television show? I don't watch television. But for the day, I'll just say it's Heroes. Okay, I'm going back into the main room.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Tom,
everyone in room
guys.
7. It's just, I keep seeing the